Hi there, welcome to our channel. This is Kaitlin and I wanted to use this video to give you guys kind of an idea of what a typical day is like for me on the road. So now with it being October, things have been pretty chilly in the mornings, so we're kind of slow to get up. Joey normally already has his coffee being made by the time I get downstairs, and then once he's done with the hot water, I'll go ahead and make some tea. And when it's really cold, I'll usually have a few different cups of different kinds of tea. Right here, making an Earl Grey. And then I switch over to a matcha green tea. So really, I'm just trying to stay warm in the camper. So we do have a heater, but it uses a lot of propane. So I just try to stick with tea. So once I'm starting to feel more awake and caffeinated, I try to get into a morning yoga routine. This starts with a little bit of meditation, some gentle stretching, trying to get nice and calm, peaceful, enjoying the sounds of nature that are around me. This isn't actually something that I've always done. It's more of a recent thing, but it's helped a lot. I'll incorporate a little bit of journaling if I have any good ideas. I have had back and neck issues in the past, and this is like the first month that I've been more consistent with my yoga and stretching. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better during the day, especially when we're sitting in the car for several hours, which we usually are. And this lovely footage, I'm wearing my pants backwards because I was tired, I guess, when I put them on last night. And I didn't notice it in the morning when I got up. Again, I'm very new at yoga. I've only ever taken a few classes, and most of my stretches and routines come from Boho Beautiful. They have an awesome YouTube channel. I'll link their channel below. They actually travel internationally a lot, and they'll shoot a lot of their yoga sessions in some of the most beautiful places in the world. So you get to see some beautiful sights while you're doing your yoga and hear some different sounds, and it's just really nice. So once I've got my morning yoga done, I've got my meditation done, and all the journaling done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head back over to the camper and make some breakfast. And this morning, we're just going to do some muesli that I got from Trader Joe's with some almond coconut milk. For me, muesli is one of those foods that I have a positive memory attached to. The first time I ever had it, I was 13, and I was visiting my aunt in Germany. And she didn't speak a whole lot of English, and she asked me if I wanted muesli, and I didn't know what it was, to be honest, and I kind of incorporated it back into my life. And then once I'm finished with breakfast, normally I'll go back into the camper and I prepare snacks for the day. I try to make it as simple as possible. And then I try to remember to take some bee pollen for the day. I got this from Georgia, a farmer's market, so it's probably not going to help me with allergies here in the West Coast. However, still has some good B vitamins and some essential proteins in it. And then finally, I'm ready to hit the road, and it's time to squirt myself in the eye with some sunscreen and then try to get the rest actually on my face. My skin's been super dry here, which it was really oily in Georgia because of the humidity, but I'm pretty fair-skinned and I burn really easily, so I'm going to try my best here to keep my skin as covered as possible. Hey everyone, so today we're going to head into we're heading into Kings Canyon and probably Sequoia National Park. I don't know if we'll be spending the night or not, but we are currently just about 4 miles north of Kings Canyon, so we're going to be heading in today, and I'll keep you updated with what we do. We get into each of the national parks with our America the Beautiful Pass. It's just $80, and you can get into any park with it. And then there you go, we're in the national park, we're able to drive around. We've got our handy dandy map, so we can try to figure out if we want to hike anywhere. We didn't actually hike anywhere in this park. This is Kings Canyon that we're showing right here. We just didn't have a whole lot of time. We weren't sure where we were gonna go camping that night. But we actually ended up staying that night in the exact same camping site that we were the night before. And then we headed back into the park the day after this to see Sequoia National Park. to see the biggest tree by volume in the world that's still living today, which is called General Sherman, and it's the largest sequoia. Probably seems like I just ate, but I'm already hungry, and so I'm snacking on the road, seeing all the beautiful sights. I was actually pretty distracted when we were in this park, so I didn't get a whole lot of footage. Here's one of the waterfalls that we were able to see, and for some reason my phone just wasn't really picking up the footage very well, so I will try to get better footage in the future if I do another video like this. And then we decided to spend some time in the sequoia forests, which were absolutely beautiful, have some of the largest trees in the world. And that includes the widest tree in the world called General Grant, which is over 20 feet wide. After our visit at the park, we did have to head back and find where we were going to be camping. Again, we ended up just camping at the same site that we were the night before so that we could visit the park the next day. But normally we try to figure out where we're going to be staying by 4 o'clock. You don't want to be trying to level out the camper and figure out where to park when it's dark. So we just headed back. I love this location. It's really private, even though it's pretty close to the road. And then I went ahead and just made some dinner. I try to cook as simple as possible. And so tonight I just sauteed up some onions and some mushrooms. I made some sweet potatoes and some rice, and then we had a little bit of chicken. On this night it had gotten dark really early. It was already dark by 6 o'clock, so I just kind of go up into the upstairs area and I try to sit down and enjoy a book and just enjoy the rest of the night before our big adventure the next morning. So that's about what we do in a day. I feel like we didn't do a whole lot on this particular day, but hopefully you enjoyed the video anyways, so thanks for watching.